Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 13th day of March 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to Jam Bullion so I can show you where the spot prices ended the week. Looks like gold is at 19.99.19. Silver is at 26.12. Platinum at 11.09.05. Palladium at 28.82.30. And check this out. The in-stock silver, they're looking at 635 pieces. Quite the draw over the last couple days. Now, I wanted to show you here over the United States Mint. And I've been talking about a particular, I guess, something that's happening at the United States Mint for 2022. And it isn't really the idea that there's going to be limited editions, because we already know that the Frosty Privy Mark on the Negro Leagues Baseball silver proof coin, we knew that had a low mintage. And we also know that the United States Navy 2.5-ounce silver medal had a low mintage as well. However, there seems to be something else going on here with their annual products. And this is super duper important. And this is what I'm going to show you here. And I'm building the case as far as the annual sets being a limited release, not necessarily the Frosty Privy Mark limited editions or the other items that might be really limited editions, the 2.5-ounce Navy silver medal, right? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about regular run-of-the-mill annual sets. Okay, so let's start here at February 7. This is the American Women Quarters 2022 rolls and bags featuring Maya Angelou. All right. Now, this particular one, that did sell out remarkably fast, and I'm talking about this one. This is the PD and the S set. It sold out in about 2 minutes flat. No mintage limit, no product limit, right? However, if we go over to the United States Mint um, cumulative sales figures, we can see that there were 7,575 of the PD and the S rolls. And then it doesn't seem like they're going to be bringing them back anytime soon, because they've got to get started on the next batch, right? Now, the next batch, the United States Mint realized that there should be a product limit to all product options, all 4 options. So the 100 coin bag from Philadelphia has a product limit of 1860, just as the Denver minted bag has a mintage or product limit of 1860. The 2-roll set, same thing. You're looking at 59.40 on that one, and obviously the 3-roll we started there with 76.20. And will they completely sell 76.20? Probably not, because if we look back here, they sold a heck of a lot more than 75.75. Well, not a heck of a lot, but probably about 50 rolls more than that, and they've just disappeared. I don't know where they went, but they're gone. Now, going to continue on here because this is super important. Now, next thing I want to show you here and this is, let me go to the product schedule, because this is important. So here we are. We've worked our way down to the Maya Angelou and the Sally Ride quarters, and they're here. Bam. Now we're going to talk about the silver proof set and the proof set for the American Women quarters. Now, we know that this became unavailable rapidly. That's because there was very few product available because of all the enrollments. That's right. It was the enrollments for this particular product that made it disappear so quickly. And there's some information that I had come across that I was sharing, and wow, it is some real, kind of teasing actually. So this is the American Women quarters proof set, and it doesn't say there's a product limit. It doesn't say there's a mintage limit. However, there is one, and this is part of the annual sets, right? The quarter sets, and there's going to be one next year, and there's going to be one the following year for the American Women quarters, correct? Here it is, folks. So well, actually, you know what? Before I get to the here it is part, so this was $21. Look at these look at these people are listing these items for on eBay. So this is newly listed. This is what people think they can get for these. This is 123 results. I'm going to go ahead and hit search again. $39.99, $31.99, $42, 17 with 2 bids, $39.99, $3 immediate, $50 there. So, like I said in the beginning, I think these are at least a $30 to $40 to $50 set. And there's good reason for that. And I do believe that the United States Mint could easily have charged $35 to $40 for this particular set, easily. And who's to say they won't be charging more going forward next year, right? Now, next thing I want to show you is the American Women Quarters Enrollment. Did a video about this. This product limit is $43.60, and that's per women. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are going to have a product limit. Now, we don't know if the product limit is going to go forward for 2023, but it very well could. And I would expect the Mint this week or next week to announce next year's American Women Quarters honorees. And I think that's going to be really super exciting. So what else are we looking at here? We are looking at the American Women Quarters 2022 silver proof set. And why is this important? Well, let's go over here to the numbers. The says product limit none, mintage limit none. However, if we go to the view page source, it says there were 57,538 of these, I guess, available. And if you count, well, I guess you look at the difference between these and the enrollments, you have 18,426 left on the day that these will drop. Now, that is something. And that's something we've been seeing with the proof set, right? We saw that happen. We saw that happen with the 2.5-ounce silver medal. Not necessarily with the enrollments, but as far as the, I meant the quarters for the Maya Angelou quarters. So, wham. And now this adds so much more credibility to that argument that 2022 is going to be a year to limited releases. Now, this is over to coinworld.com, and there's an article by Paul Gilks dated March 11. That was 2 days ago at 8 a.m. And it says here, Proof American Women quarter set is nearly sold out. Okay, now I have a note to myself here. When was this written? Yeah. Well, that's kind of a big deal. It says here, enrollments by U.S. Mint customers through March 7 for the 5-coin copper nickel clad Proof American Women quarter dollars was, oh man, I can't even speak. I'm so geeked up to share this information with you. I'm going to start over. Enrollments by U.S. Mint customers through March 7, I think that's when it was written, for the 5-coin copper nickel clad Proof American Women quarter dollars set, that's a mouthful, were nearly sufficient to deplete the Mint's total inventory planned for the numismatic product. Did you hear that? That's a key word right there. Total inventory planned. Enrollment demand is also strong for the 5-coin silver Proof American Women quarter set. That is right. We already showed you the numbers over here. 57,000 total with 18,426 remaining. The 5 coins in the Proof clad set, well, I better go to the price here. The quarter dollar sets, Proof copper. Man, I'm all over the map. I do apologize. The quarter dollar sets of Proof copper nickel clad coins went on sale from the Mint on March 8th. The silver Proof quarter dollar sets are available or scheduled to release on March 29. The copper and nickel clad sets are offered at $21 per set, and the silver sets are priced at $73 per set. And I did say that this was being sold too low, and if the Mint does need help setting prices on their items, I'm just kidding. And the silver sets are priced at $73 per set. Now that does seem rich, but I imagine if silver does make a move like nickel has, I would imagine that would seem inexpensive. Now the 5 coins in the Proof clad set are struck on planchets composed of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a core of pure copper. The Proof silver quarter dollars are composed of 3/9 fine silver. Now here's the kicker again. The Mint planned to produce and release no more than 42,900 of the copper nickel clad quarter dollar sets. Okay, that's this one right here. Product limit? None. Well, it looks like they did have, I guess, a strategy because it says 42,900. Now it says here well, let me go read the final here, and 58,212 of the silver quarter. Now it says as of the morning of March 7. March 7. So this is probably written on March 7. There it is again. Let's go back to the Mint schedule. What was going on March 7? That was the day before this particular these coins dropped. All right. The remaining number of clad sets available was 1,652, and the silver sets were 21,607. And that's why I believe the enrollments gobbled up the mainstay share of those American Women Proof sets. And with only 1,652, obviously that is going to be unavailable, especially with a limited amount available. And that is the key for this year, limited amount. And I believe that is for just even, specifically the annual sets. The coins in the 2 sets bear identical sets of designs featuring on their reverses for the first 5 of the 20 remarkable American women to be eventually featured in the American Women Quarters Dollars program. All right, 5 different quarter dollars that will be issued annually, 2022, 2023, 24, and 25. Now it says here, bam, Mint officials are encouraging collectors to use the enrollment option. A huge, huge thing. That's a tremendous advantage, folks. And if you are not enrolled, make sure that you are. That is a tremendous advantage, and it allows you to take advantage of not being on the Mint website at noon when they drop and having it charged to your bank the night before. and some peace of mind. So it says it allows collectors to place orders for certain annual numismatic products. Okay, so Mint officials are encouraging you to place orders for certain annual numismatic products in advance of the Mint schedule release date and allowing the Mint to plan production levels. So let's go forward to their annual sets, correct? So this is the proof set of 2022. Will it have a limited run? I imagine it could. Absolutely. And what are the mintages going to be if it does have a limited run? And that is also a great question for the silver proof set going forward as well. Will it also have a limited run? And if it does, look, I would have loved to known this information right here, that the United States Mint planned to produce no more than 42,000 of these copper nickel clad quarter sets. Wouldn't that have been valuable information on the 7th or even the morning of the 8th when these dropped? Um, and coming out on the 11th is, it's important to have this information, but, information is better when it's timely. I mean, when you go to YouTube and you look up a certain subject, do you look at a video that's 10 years old, or do you look up a video that is just this week, this year? I think you understand what I'm trying to say here. So you want the most timely information. So silver proof set, where the mintage is going to be on that one, are they going to be limited release also? And that would basically be following suit with the rest of what's happening this year, right? So look at this. This is the uncirculated coin set, and we know the lowest mintages in the last couple of years was that 211,000 from 2020. Could we rival 2020's number, or could we even could we even get close to 1959 or 1958 uncirculated coin set numbers? So some really exciting things can happen this year, and the Mint is telling us, hey, you want to enroll in this. And what's interesting is that they don't have the enrollment here, and I think that was a missed opportunity that they don't have the enrollment for the uncirculated coin set. But I do believe you can still get that now. This last item I want to show you here is the limited edition 2022 silver proof set. Right now, why did I include this? Because it's already a limited edition. Well, could it be even more limited than the regular limited editions because of what's happening this year? Don't know. We do know that this is minted in San Francisco, and we know at the end of the year this usually comes out. But also at the end of the year at San Francisco, they're going to be working on the proof Morgan and silver dollars. So there's another wrinkle. And also, I would imagine the Mint would be working out the reverse proof American innovation dollars as well. So I imagine they have their hands full over there, and they're hiring over there at the San Francisco Mint. So we don't know what the production's going to be looking like, but we definitely know they're hiring and they have their plate full as compared to the other mints, because we've already looked at the production schedule for Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and West Point, and it looks like San Francisco has the most items on their schedule so far this year, but that could change at any time. Now, I appreciate you listening for this long, and I hope you're all doing well with this whole spring forward time change thing. I hope you all got some good sleep here. I think that's why I'm a little bit discombobulated here this morning. Now for my plus one, and this is from Leviticus 19:34, and it says here, love them as yourself, for you were foreigners in Egypt. And what does that even mean, right? I think to me, this means that, look, if you were mistreated, you know how it feels to be mistreated, yeah? And it doesn't feel good, right? That's a toxic side of humanity. And if we can realize that we should treat other people the way we would like to be treated, right? With love and respect, I think it would go a really long way as far as getting rid of some of the toxicity that we're seeing here, right? So treat others as you want to be treated, and don't forget how it feels to be mistreated when you're treating others, yeah? So you want to avoid those feelings and give people harsh their gig, right? Or something like that. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Oh, and don't forget to check out Salivate Metal tonight. Awesome channel. Awesome dude. Out.